Hey, Sean here from SpeedCubeReview.com. I've got a package in from SpeedCube Shop. There's a couple really big boxes in here. Let's check this out. The Mr. M. So these are Shengshou, and we've got a 6x6 and the 7x7. So what's interesting about these, they're budget 6 and 7x7s, but they are both pillowed. I've always actually been a fan of pillowed puzzles. Unfortunately, not for speed solving. I just really like the look and feel of them. Let's real quick check out some performance right out of the box. Turning's a little sluggish, but honestly, for 6 and 7x7, it's not bad. Some lubrication on the outside, but it is that more matte plastic. So you are allowed to use pillowed puzzles now for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. It used to be only 7x7. That was mainly due to the V-Cube 7x7 being pillowed. And I thought they were going to eliminate pillowed puzzles altogether, but instead they made everything allowed to be pillowed. So you can use these. What's tricky with pillowed puzzles, oh, that is quite sluggish right now. It's hard to move like that. My finger's catching a little bit. What's hard with pillowed ones is that it's hard to always turn as well because it's rounded here. But a benefit is that you can see the sides without turning the puzzle. Corner cutting on this 6x6. This is very tight. It's a little tight, but it's not. I'm afraid of loosening it because I don't want this thing to pop on me. A little bit of use and it's breaking in a bit. Wow. I guess I could loosen this one. Definitely does not need lubrication. It already has some lubricant out of the box, and I feel like if I had anything, even if it's something really light like lunar, it's actually going to slow it down a little bit more. Screws are quite difficult to turn. Okay, that seems a bit better. It's been a long time since I've done a 6x6 or 7x7 solve. I don't plan on doing these for a main event, at least anytime soon. I did 6x6 at a competition, made cutoff, was happy with that. I've never done 7x7 at a competition. Whenever that occurs, I just end up being a judge or scrambler, which is good because that way the people who are running the competition can do a little more work. Okay, so it's breaking in a bit. The magnets themselves, I don't even feel these inner magnets. That's just tight. Wow, that's very tight. What about these ones? It's so light I can barely feel it. Corner ones are much nicer. But yeah, the inner magnets are not super great. I guess I'll just do a 6x6 solve. And I'm going to fast forward through it because it's going to be super long. I haven't done one in a long time. Plus, this is right out of the box. But let's see how it breaks in after a full solve. Usually with these big cubes, you kind of just need to do one solve for it to really show what it's going to be like. There was a video of Kevin Hayes where he said to do 800 solves on a puzzle to break it in. I guess you could do 800 solves on it, but I think that video might be too long. Kind of like a 4x4 and 5x5, I feel like you can get a general idea of one from the other because a 6x6 is a 7x7, just like a 4x4 is a 5x5. These inner layers are quite sluggish right now, but just break it in, and then I'll do a solve. Like I said, I'm going to fast forward through it. As far as performance right now, it's working, but I see no one switching to this who is a top solver at all. But if you want a nice pillowed 6x6 and 7x7, this is probably the nicest one since the Aofu, I believe that was it, came out years ago. Might be a nice fun one to just casually solve. Like I said, I like the feeling of pillowed ones. It's just makes it a little more difficult, in my opinion, to turn layers. Okay, here we go. A solve. Ready, set, go. Okay, well that was an awful solve. But if you're turning slowly, it's great. If you want to speed solve, this is not a good idea. It's a nice feeling puzzle. Like, honestly, because I don't speed solve it, I'll probably use this more. I need to break in the 7x7 a little bit, but it's a nice feeling puzzle. It doesn't perform great, or it doesn't perform great comparatively of new things. Like, if this came out, I don't know, like 4 years ago, this would have been top in the market, I'd say, but definitely not anymore. There've been a lot of advancements in 6x6 and 7x7. So really all I can say about it, my solves are pretty atrocious, but I don't think I need to be a sub 2-minute solver to demonstrate this puzzle. And this is pretty much the same. Inner layers seem a little bit more sluggish, but might just be because I've done a full solve in this one and not in this one yet. So thank you very much for watching. Leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Hit like, subscribe for more content like this in the future. And so step by speedreview.com for news and reviews.